Art for Change podcast, where creativity and empowerment unite. Streaming live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Motion Monday, Therapeutic Thursday, and Soul Food Sunday. If you like what you see, book your seat. We turn up the heat with your Art for Change.
And we are live. What's going on, art enthusiasts and change makers? Hey, this is another episode of Art for Change podcast. Today it's Motion Monday. Yes, yes. And I am your host, Mr. Sapiosexual, and my co-host in the building.
Yeah, I already know it's your boy AB. I'm keeping it moving today, boy. Y'all better be ready. Hey, I wish I was lying. Hell, I just got up.
Yes.
I'm on one.
Yeah, you can be on one. And the queen in the building, Lady Alva, how you doing?
Yes, y'all. I'm doing good. Lady Alva in the place to be. It's all gravy.
Glad to hear it. How was y'all day?
I hear that in a minute. Hey, it's all gravy. Hold up.
That's
okay.
it. That's it.
You done
I
put
took
it
you
out
back.
The pocket. Yeah.
Y'all had a good day today?
Easy peasy for me. Simple pimple. Simple dimple. Whichever way I like it. That's how I flowed today.
Hey, all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What about you, my brother?
No. I worked 8 hours today. I'm like, hey, nigga, I ain't used to this. I'm supposed to work like 4, 5, you know. So they hey, I got a little spoiled. Hey, one thing, hey, don't get used to being spoiled. Don't get too comfortable, actually. Because I got comfortable. Hey, don't get too comfortable. Because, you know, I was in the office, so I could work from home and shit. But now my boot's on the ground again, so I got to be on site the full shift. So, yeah, which is why I woke up late, I'm the reason we started late, actually, probably most likely half the time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just woke up from a nap. I passed out. I'm not used to like the 8-hour shift, so it's good though, but it's productive. It's productive for me. It keeps me like on my toes. But yeah, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Ladies and gentlemen, our show tonight will be about celebrities and how misinformation about them can affect their lives and how other people profit off other people's misfortune. And we're going to talk about different parenting and when it comes to celebrating different holidays, you know, Halloween, Christmas, Easter, things of that nature, and how it may affect or not affect the children. So these are some of the topics that we're going to talk about on Motion Monday today, and we're going to get right onto it if that's all right.
All right.
All right, Lady Albert, you wanted to talk about some of the first topics, so you want to ask some of the first questions?
Yeah, I will. So, question number 1. What are some of the most common lies and rumors that celebrities face? And how does it impact their mental health? I'm asking, y'all answer.
Hey, I think a big thing is, and I see this with a lot of interviews from those celebrities, is their net worth, actually. And their net worth is not really their net worth. It's like my net worth can say $100 million. I ain't got $100 million. I can't even sell everything I got, and it equals to $100 million. So, so I think the net worth. Yeah, I think the net worth, and it's like it can impact their mental health, but because people expect them to have that, especially the people close to you. Like, hey, I looked this up. yeah, you got this, so like, why you can't help me out? You got this, this tab on you. Like they expect you to cover everything, and if I did that every day, then I ain't gonna have no money at the end of the day. Just because I keep trying to take care of everybody else, trying to please them, because they're looking at my pockets. They're pocket watching, actually. And then so I got to keep up with. I'm on one. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm spicy today. I just woke up.
I like that pocket watching.
Yeah, they're pocket watching.
Yeah, that's
So
a real thing. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like, and then even if I do keep doing this for you, even if I have half the network that it says I have, like I'm running out of my money just to please you and show you everything. Hey, Phoenix person. Yeah, just to prove to you what I know I got. Like, come on now, you got me fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for me, celebrities, normally you hear about celebrity relationships. What I mean? You hear about their health, you hear about their personal choices. A lot of times the false narrative can lead them trying to, or, going into depression or having anxiety, trying to, protect their reputation off a false narrative that some major influencer that said. And, the lady Jaguar, she gives a lot of information out. It was the other lady who been sued, with Tasha. She was giving out a lot of information, and it was just these celebrities that been sued for them defamation of other people's character.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think for me it's when their personal lives, the celebrities' personal lives, lying on their marriages or divorces and who they're relating with and how they're doing with someone and all that jazz and cheating. That is a pet peeve for me, really, that people do that and lie on just to conjure up something to make money off of them. And it's got to affect anybody's mental health when you're doing that. Way I think about it for celebrities, just as we're giving freely of ourselves into something we enjoy doing, which for celebrities, it's their careers, it's their money maker, it solidifies their livelihood, it's their craft. So for people to come in and try and just attack it with lies and stuff, it's just horrible. Like, how are you really? I see it as a lack of care. And like last night's show, empathy for the creators that we have out there giving us something good. Because we watch them and we want to tear them down. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like it at all.
I like that perspective. Can you, or one of you, both of you, share an example of how misinformation can affect someone's career or personal life?
Oh, we can't. You muted, be
you don't mute. You don't mute, be you.
I think we can use the Diddy situation and no Diddy, but maybe all of that information wasn't true, but some of it was true. We know for sure. We've seen it proved. But I think like people take advantage of like, all right, so this is going on. Let me add to it. And just a money grab situation, and it ruins his reputation even more. And now he's fucked. Like, people are gonna look at him. He's still gonna be Diddy when he get out, but people are gonna look at him like, the same with R. Kelly. Seems like you're ready.
Sing it.
Seems like you're ready. But I feel like when when celebrities get into these big like problems, people just add to them, and then even though they become not true and false, it still ruins their reputation as well, which fucks with the person mind. Like, yo, like I if I did it, I agree. Like, but if you blaming me for some shit I ain't do, like, that kind of fucks me up. Actually, that happens to me, and I ain't even know they're a celebrity. So,
Oh wow.
I know they got it bad. Like, yo, I get blamed for shit that I didn't do is a bad thing.
Yeah. I think I got one for y'all. I'm gonna flip it this way. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Right? So because like what we're talking about this topic and the public doing that so much to celebrities, Johnny Depp went and got with an Amber Heard who is of that generation of all of that attack on celebrities. Really, if meaning age wise, she fits in that generation. But the way I learned about it from her is that, she has that type of mentality too, that they were in a relationship and she set up Johnny Depp with what the public does with the celebrities. She literally started to put him on blast before he came on blast to the world. Now, I'm not trying to say I don't believe in anything Amber Heard said or what, or I'm not being biased in any way. I'm making a point. It's just that it's that serious, it's that deep to where the celebrities themselves are doing what the public has been doing to them, to one another. You hear what I'm saying? And now if you think about it too, because I done followed Johnny Depp since Edward Scissorhands. I love his work. And I don't recall really, there's never been any big thing about Johnny Depp throughout his career, where he's put on blast about stuff until that happened. But watching it as I did and seeing how she did him and videoed their relationship, it's like what the public is doing to celebrities, and it's just that bad. Yeah.
I respect that. Um, I think I think it definitely affects their reputation. You think Michael Jackson is one of we could all agree that he's one of the greatest musicians that walked the planet Earth. You know what I mean? And he still has negative stigma attached to his career. You know what I'm saying? Just because of you know what a lot of people is now debunking that was rumors. You know what I mean? A lot of people now coming up saying that they were paid to say these things about him. And that goes for a lot of celebrities. You know what I mean? It seems like whatever the media believe, whatever the masses believe, is true, whether it's actually true or not. You know what I mean? It's like the Mandela effect. If the masses believe it, the world accepts it as actual facts, and then you go and look up for your own information, for your own understanding, then you be like, oh wow, he was never actually charged with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This article here said the person that actually was on trial and the person who said he touched me is here saying here now I was paid to say this. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
none of that never actually happened. You know what I mean? Like so when you look up your research and then you find out the misinformation or then I think it goes right into our next question. You know what I'm saying? Most people they don't fact check. They hear something and they run with it. It's like the childhood game we used to play telephone, where I tell you something in your ear, and by the time it gets to the last person, the whole little message is messed up and being misinterpreted. So that's the same thing with misinformation on these celebrities. It can have major effect on their careers because, you know, based on what the rumor is, I may not be able to get certain endorsements, which keep me from getting certain money. You know what I mean? I may not be able to enter certain rooms or be in certain crowds because what the masses have said about me, which isn't true. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, who responsibility is it to correct the masses on something that is not true about me? Do I speak up and say, hey, that's not true,
Mm-hmm.
or do I let it just let it not, let it not bother me because I know it's not true? It's a big thing.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. The world is super intrusive today.
yes.
Super intrusive.
But I think the world may be intrusive, absolutely, but I think we invite the world in whenever we put our personal information on certain platforms. You know what I mean? There's certain people that you don't really know nothing
Mm-hmm.
about because they don't allow you to know nothing about them. There's certain people that
Right.
live like an open book lifestyle to people, so therefore people are
Right.
in their lives.
That's true, but I also think what's happening, because we all know when you become a celebrity, you're kind of that in a certain level of intrusiveness comes with that being a celebrity. People want to know more about you, but people have gone too far. I was thinking earlier today, knowing we're going to do this show tonight. Like, I remember the Star magazine that, from my knowledge, that started it all. Did the rumors and lies about different celebrities, and it's just grown and grown since then. But it's I don't it's just horrible. It's just people and more so making more and more money off of that, building lies and things on celebrities and being intrusive like that. They come, the ones that stay private, they're always lurking around. I call them money money hungers or something like that, to get to know something more about them so they can report something or even to get that picture. It's very invasive. Mm-hmm.
All right, that leads into our next question. Our next question is, it says, considering about 62% of influencers do not fact check their posts, what responsibility do celebrities have on promoting accurate information?
Uh, I can answer that one. That comes with what you just kind of said, Mister. Well, actually, both of y'all. And Charlemagne says this all the time. A lie is more appealing than the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So you're promoting a lie about me, which gets publicity. And like Mister, you said you found out I didn't do it, but now I already got that bad stigma on me. Even though we find out I didn't do it, the public already thinks I did it, and they find out I didn't do it. So I'm already looked at as a
Mm-hmm.
bad person because the lie is more appealing than the truth. And to answer the second part is like they're pushing that they're pushing it. They don't know the truth. They're just pushing it just because it's something to talk about. So now you're putting dirt on my name. So now I got to put hands on you, pretty much. Like you gotta get the paws. So yeah, so, no, real shit. So like, but like the lie is more appealing than the truth, and like it's kind of a little bit of what they call it, defamation of character, something like
Right.
that.
Defamation of
Right.
character. Yeah.
So it's like
So,
Yeah.
so who responsibility is it though? Like if I'm an influencer and I'm putting out misinformation, is it my responsibility because I'm giving my masses, I'm giving my audiences misinformation, or
I
who the responsibility lie on?
the way I seen it was the way I see it is the people who don't respond end up winning the most because they're like people gonna think what they think about me pretty much. That's how I see it the best. Because if you keep giving it interaction, it's gonna get more exposed actually.
mm-hmm.
So now you got 50-50, like
Right,
Yeah.
because you got people that saying like, "Oh, damn! If it wasn't true, why did he feel the need to justify it? Why he had, why they respond to it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I done
see,
heard a lot of shit about
I
me though.
I
Hey, I
disagree
don't
with
give a
that
fuck.
type of thinking. Well, why did he respond to it? But I'm gonna say it's not on the celebrity's part to justify what is said wrong about him. It is on the influencers to not report lies, and to hold themselves accountable, and the celebrities to hold them accountable. That's why some people get sued, or quite a few of them wind up getting sued. And when you said BU, sometimes you're going to get or put hands on. That's why some of our celebrities you have seen have come to mind, like a Richard Gere, all of a sudden, bop, because you get tired of it. You don't want, the integrity is lost. You don't want to take my picture and be up in my face and get this essence of me. You want it so you can do what you want with it, which is going to be coupled and wrapped around all these lies. And it's making money off of me. Those. So, but on this note too, what celebrities can do and what was part of an inspiration for this Tonight Show was, I'm going to highlight Judge. I happened to come across a Judge Faith Evans, and I didn't know she was married to Kenny Lattimore, and him and her, and they have come out with a virtual type of podcast talking about all of the lies that was told about them, and they did a whole trace on it, and they're targeting really YouTube and Google, saying, why aren't you watching what these self-acclaimed creators are putting out there, talking about us? We done got divorced, or this and that happened, we had a fight, all these things, because it's not true. So they're making light of that for the world to be, because look, it really boils down to this. We all have a lot to say about different things and issues in the world and want to change and why this and that. But yet, do we really? Because look at what people are doing. It's a contradiction. So, yeah. So, it's a give or take when the celebrity gets to that point to say, okay, now it's time for me to say something. And many of them eventually have to clear the record. Mm-hmm. You're on mute, mister.
We respect that. You got something on that, BU?
I think I spoke on it first. So, but yeah, I agree with Lady Albert as well, though.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think social media plays a role in spreading the false news? She just spoke on how YouTube and Google should be held accountable.
That ties into my last answer. It's like the lie is more entertaining than the truth. So it's like, it's hard to come back from that if you're not a powerful person. Like if you're Trump literally don't give a fuck what you say about him, because he's still gonna do something openly. But if
he said openly.
Openly, he don't care. He's gonna tell you. Regardless. But you're upcoming artist. It can end your career, like any kind of artist, not even music. Like it can end you. And a lot of powerful people see potential in you, and influencers see potential in you, and they put you down before you even get to your potential, which is a fucked up situation as well. It's like it's an industry plant, bro. It's an industry thing.
Yeah. I want to roll back for a minute, because I didn't hear that being said when question number 3. Is that's a true fact, considering 62% of influencers do not fact check?
That's yes, ma'am.
Hello, world.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, hello, world. So what are they influencing? Dummies. Influencing us to be dummies.
Yeah, so we got 38% of dummies. Hey, I feel you.
Lies make you dumb. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How do social media platforms play a role? They let everybody in and become reporters. They let anybody and everybody in to create, and is creation that's not for good. It's creativity that's not for good. It actually has too much negativity. It dumbs us down. It brings us down. It's divisive. That's what social media has opened up that door to allow. And it didn't start off like that, but it has become that.
I agree. Moving on to parental opposition on traditional holiday culture. What ways, or excuse me, not what ways, but what are some reasons that you think parents would be opposed to traditional holiday practice, such as dressing up for Halloween or Christmas?
Opposed?
Yes, ma'am, opposed to.
I'm opposed to Halloween. Yeah, I don't do Halloween anymore.
You want to speak on that?
It's a demonic holiday. It's a demonic holiday. That's why I don't do it, and that's because of my faith and my belief in God. I just don't do it anymore. Trick or treat, we don't know. We don't need no trick or treats. I like the candy though, but to dress up and all of that in costumes and go around and solicit yourself, I disagree with it. And I stopped it once my youngest was about 4 years old. I'm gonna say, to safety. Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you this. I'm opposed to all of them, but if it makes my kids happy,
what's all of them?
all the I'm opposed to all holidays,
Okay.
like in the sake of Christmas and Halloween. But if it makes my kids happy, like I just say, let them be happy. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. I'm opposed to Valentine's Day, but I got a daughter whose birthday is on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It's not. I'm opposed to mostly every holiday because I feel like it's a money grab. They blow up the stores with everything. I'm opposed to all of it. But if I care for you and you care about it, then I care about it. That's okay. It ain't about me. Especially Halloween.
Right. Let me ask you, Lady Alva. Do you celebrate like the Easter Bunny?
No, I celebrate resurrection.
All right. Now, do you celebrate Christmas? Passing out gifts and
I celebrate
lights and the trees and all that good stuff.
I celebrate Christmas.
Okay.
And all my family know they not come around after I became into my new life. Merry Christmas. I celebrate Christmas.
Hey,
so you get it.
I'm opposed to Easter. I ain't gonna lie. But I go to church on Easter Sunday if I'm in Miami with my mama because it makes her happy. My son going to church with me on Easter Sunday. Yeah. It ain't about me.
I celebrate Thanksgiving and I celebrate the New Year. And I call them holy season, holy days, holy season. The holy days, of celebration.
St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, I mean, not really for me, but we have done it in the church, the day of love. But I like to practice the day of love every day. But it's good to, worldly wise, everybody, because I think we need it to just focus on that. But the day of love, not necessarily about my sweetheart, my boo, for me now, it's really just celebratory, the day of love. So anybody gets it. Everybody gets it.
Okay. I respect that. So do you want to elaborate on why you're opposed to other holidays as well?
Why am I opposed to it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a money grab. It's like when Christmas come around, what you see with big corporations? What you see in Walmart? What you see in Walmart? Any answer is good.
I mean, you see seasonal stuff during the seasons, absolutely.
uh,
Mhm.
when what is it? February 14th come around. What you see? And
Valentine's
then
Day.
that causes problems because if you don't believe in it and your lady believe in it, or you ain't get me shit for Valentine's Day, now we causing problems. Like what we talking about? Like, come on now we causing
Look,
problems. I don't
I
believe in this. It's
I got a
man-made,
line for you. When
What's
you
that?
saying that what you see, that's what the blind see. But when you are no longer blind, you see it differently. You know it differently. So that's how you can be celebratory for the cause of what it should be and what it really is. Not
Yeah,
what
so
the
what you see
world
is
wants to
nothing.
push you into.
Yes. And then like St. Patrick's Day, hey, what? Hey, I getting pitched because I can't wear green. Hey, I gotta go buy some green shit. Like what we're talking about, like Memorial Day, which is a good one. I believe in stuff like that. Veterans Day, Memorial Day. So stuff
Well,
like
why?
that.
Because you served. Because you served.
It's not even. Yeah, that too though. But it's not because it's for a purpose. Like it's like for a good purpose. It's
Well,
not
wait
a
a
money.
minute, BU. So wait, what's
Let's get to the
Christmas
bottom of
for?
it.
What's Christmas for? Christmas is significant. It's a purpose.
It's a different kind of purpose. It's like a purpose that you Memorial Day is a perfect purpose that you can prove. Veterans Day is a purpose you can prove. I can't prove Santa Claus was just in my chimney.
But
I
no,
don't even
but
have
see,
a
that's
chimney.
not. Well, see, you got the worldly Christmas, and then you got the spiritual Christmas, if you will.
See,
All right.
you see, I don't know about
Christmas
the
is the
spiritual
birth of Jesus, welcoming Jesus,
Yeah.
the Lamb. Yeah, and that's where the gift coming comes from. Because when he was born, the king is born, they all came with gifts, myrrhs and incense and all that stuff. That's what that is for. The world
So
is
it's Christmas
changing into
on.
something. It's
It's
not
Christmas
on
on
his.
December 25th.
Christmas is December
Christmas.
25th.
I'm saying
But right,
Christmas.
yeah, but it's not his actual birthday.
Okay.
we all, that's a big argument, and we still don't know specifically. Some
I'll
say they
let you
do
and
know.
Mister go at that.
Yeah,
I ain't that too
but
much knowledge. Hey, Mister,
but that's what,
get her for me a little bit. Come on now,
and the
help me out.
significance
No,
and the
I would just,
significance of the tree is the light. Go
you
ahead,
know,
Mister.
like I mean, she hit it on the head when she said that, it's not his actual birthday. The significance, and I believe, see, I have a different understanding. So with the understanding that I do have, with this particular topic, I lean more to the youth understanding, which I believe all of these holidays is just a way for someone to make money. Um, and the traditions behind them and everything attached to them does not have a holy uh, benefit. Um, Most of them are more worldly and man-made um, appreciation days. So
Okay.
to me, they're pagan holidays. When you look up the history of what Christmas come from and why we do put the trees out, why we use these colors, why they wrap it, it's when you look up the history behind it, it has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. And when
Ah,
you read when you read your Bible, you find out that Jesus was born in the spring. So how was if he was born in the spring, based off the description of when he was born, how is it that he's a December baby? So I just don't understand how they find that connection.
I hear your point of view on that. Um, But I'm gonna say this: a rose is a rose, right? A red rose is a red rose.
Yes.
It's sold, it's produced overzealously for Valentine's Day for sure, but it doesn't negate the authenticity of the rose. It doesn't negate the purpose of the rose. You know, so now if any of us can pinpoint, in this case, to reverence Jesus Christ and his birth according to the Bible and when that was, then can we make that something, or you do it individually, or yourself? But the world has marked it on this time, this season, and you can reverence it that way. Like the rose is a rose. It's mass produced for Valentine's Day, but it doesn't negate its authenticity of it being a rose. So I'd rather not get hung up in this date and that date and this and that. We understand man has made errors.
I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I respect that.
hey, hold the hell up. But when do you see the most roses?
When I see the most roses is when spring comes. Because I look for them.
What day do you see the most roses?
Well, that's Valentine's. I just said it.
Okay.
But it doesn't negate the authenticity of a rose. Because if you're looking, you see them bountiful come spring. When spring is coming in.
You
see right. them starting to bloom.
I agree with you. You're right. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can keep yourself attached to the world and have that grapple, or you can remove yourself from that grapple with the world and just accept this season to reverence. And in the spirit, you can do it.
All right, so like let's talk about like all right, Christmas. You can get. Hey, I've done a deep dive. You can get gifts all year.
Yeah,
but it's what you said is Christmas time now, right? Mm-hmm. You know, you got to get
the gifts weren't meant to give to one another what you want, what I want. It was to adorn him. It was to adorn the King has come. It was to adorn this congratulatory, like we do baby showers, or when the baby comes into the world, new birth. We come and we gather, we feast, we give gifts for the baby, not for ourselves. That's what that's about. The world is taking it a little further because they brought Santa Claus into it.
yeah, I agree. They did do that. And also, like, when is Amazon Prime Day? Right after Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. Because you know what's coming up? We got to get those gifts for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And then they're not even fucking, like, the prices are the same. Like, they're just trying to get rid of their stock on Amazon Prime Day. And then, like, what is it? It's right after Thanksgiving, actually. Because they know, they about to buy these gifts up, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've never rushed to a Black Friday. Ever.
Black Friday, that's enough. You brought that. Yeah.
I've never rushed to ever.
Nah, I done bought a cup of tea on Black Friday. I feel better. I feel better. I could have got a TV 2 weeks ago. I'll wait until Black Friday.
Yeah, I've been in my flesh a lot. So being in my flesh, I've accepted a lot of worldly things, and in the worldly things, I was consumed by consumption of things. So I stood in line for a TV that I didn't have to stand in line for.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. How do you think the views on parents' holiday? How do you think the views that parents have on holidays? How do you think that may affect their children? Everybody else going to school getting costumes, or everybody else get presents, and this child doesn't get to go to school and don't get to hear all the nice things and cool things that the other kids experience. How do you think that affects that child?
Yeah, I think that's you gotta. I don't think it's fair. Actually, I ain't gonna lie to you. I try to say some niggas feelings. Hey, niggas look at me.
Wait, start over, BU. Start over.
It's not fucking fair.
Rewind. That was
It's
like
not
bubble gum. What?
Yeah. No, it's not fair. And I don't agree with it because they're going to school. Like
Okay.
I said it a little bit earlier. Like just because I don't believe in it, don't mean my kids can't participate in it. Like I got a Muslim friend, and like we've had Christmas, and he don't celebrate Christmas, and his kids were at my house before, and my kids are opening gifts and getting gifts. That's not fucking fair to your kids at all. Like that's not fucking fair. So just because I don't believe in it, I'm not saying I'm teaching them it. I know you marinating over there, Lady Alpha.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, keep marinating. Look, you on simmer. Keep boiling.
All right.
But just because I don't believe in it, if it makes them happy, how will it hurt me?
Mm-hmm.
How is it gonna hurt me for them to be happy? So that's my statement right there. How is it gonna hurt me? If it makes them happy, whatever. Even if I don't believe in it, all right, here you go anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is my view, and I'm not gonna. The word "hurt" is something, but what I'm gonna say, it would not coincide with my belief. See, I'm raising children on my belief system. That's the foundation. That comes from what I know of the old, how I was raised, the stuff I choose to carry on, the stuff I threw away. That's not existing in my foundation, in my belief system. And not all my life, but definitely now God. So I think it's very difficult for parents to have a different belief system outside of the majority. It is. It's very difficult. It's just as similar as saying to your kid, you can't get on social media, or you can't have a cell phone today. It became difficult at 9 years old to tell your kid, no, you're not getting no phone at 9 years old, because all these other kids got the phones. And especially like my kids coming up in a multi-racial school system, a lot of Caucasian, Indians, and they coming in with phones. Like, what? No, you're not. So it makes it difficult, but what a parent has to choose to do is find a way through it. And if that's their belief system for the goodness of raising their children, then you stick with it and you go through the battles of it. Because I did. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's it. And it's so bad today that I literally can say and feel like I got robbed of some of the stuff that infiltrated my belief system of what I have here given to my children. Because it's a full-blown fight. Like literally, give me your cell phone. What did you do? Why did you do that? Or you didn't do, give me your phone. They be like that. Like, what? Give me that phone. Then they go up, they're like, we on the football field. It can, so yeah, it's very difficult. It can be, but do you give into that? Now, when you say, what would it hurt me some? I'm not going to say maybe it will hurt me, because it's going to, if I give into it, it's going to contrast my belief system, the way I want my foundation to be built and continue to be built.
Let me say this. Yes, I agree with you 50%. Because you can raise your kids to believe what you want to believe, but they're gonna grow up and be their own person, and then they're gonna raise
the whole point. But that's the whole point. But they have instilled in them what you gave them for them to balance that out and being their own person.
Yeah, you just can't force it. You can't force it. That's what I'm saying. You can't force it on them, because when you force it, they go against you even more.
A child is born, BU, and you really, when a child is born, this is what you're born into, and this is our foundation. We're not asking children from when they're born, how do you want it? It's saying, how do you want it?
How do you feel?
But do you
Yeah.
need it? You know,
I get it.
we start to compromise with our children a little bit once they get into their preteens, a little bit here and there. But I agree with the parents say ain't no compromising at all. Because I'm giving you what I'm giving you. Now, when you are out, when I am done and you are out of my house, then that's your time to soar on what you feel for your life. But right now, it's kind of like your life belonged to me. But really, it's not even to belong to me. It belongs to God. I'm just here to structure you.
So you're forcing it.
And I'm responsible for that.
You're forcing
I'm responsible for that. And I don't want to not be lacking in my responsibility.
I get what you're saying.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
And then I mean, and I look at it. I think I agree with both of you because I feel like for me, you know, I don't necessarily appreciate or associate with you know certain holidays. All the holidays, really, I can care nothing about them. You know,
that's a surprise to me.
But because of my children, you know, my children want to dress up with costumes. Who am I to not let my kid put a costume on when everybody in the classroom is indulging in that? But we're not going to put no demon shit on. We're not going to put, you know what I'm saying? That I can control. You know what I mean? And same thing for Christmas. Like, all right, look, yeah, I'm giving you gifts, but no, Santa it is not real. And Daddy and Mommy worked for these gifts, and you getting them because you was a good child and you did X, Y, Z, and you this is why you getting this. You know what I'm saying? This is a season for giving and things of that nature, and then show them and teach them that it is also better to give than to receive. You know what I mean? I feel like education is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So even though we participating in the festivities, I'm also not telling them that Santa is real. You know what I'm saying? We also not sitting around uh thinking that the Easter Bunny lays eggs out. You know what I mean? So we may participate in the facilities, but I'm also educating my kids so that whenever they get up under a certain age, they were like, all right, you know what I'm saying? That was cute and all, but now I understand what Dad was talking about.
Mm-hmm. You see, I got a hook.
That's a powerful word you use, though, education. That's a powerful word.
I got a hook. What's wrong with letting your child experience what it is to not have on a costume?
It's not an experience to not have to. You know what I mean? I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with either or. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like,
okay.
You know my phrase. Everybody is always right from their own perspective. Who am I to come into your house and tell you how to run your house?
Right.
And we always, you know what I'm saying? We always reference the Bible and reference Jesus on this platform and reference him. Jesus don't come into your house and tell you how to run it. Jesus don't come and tell you how to do or God. If you don't want to, Jesus not your messenger. God does not come into your
he doesn't force.
Right. No, he doesn't come into your home and tell you how to do it. You know what I mean? So who am I to tell you that your perspective is wrong? Who am I to tell you the way that you doing it and operating is flawed?
Right. And that right there I like. And should be the teaching across the board for the differences in humanity and traditions and foundations. You know, and teaching our kids that. So my kid don't go to school with BU's kid, if he's teaching him right, not making fun of my kid, because my kid is not showing up with a costume.
What's wrong with my kid?
That's what because if we're not teaching that, what we're teaching our children that we're saying be individual, but no, you really don't want them to be individual because you letting them, you got to do like the rest of the kids are doing. You understand? It's a contradictory. We confuse ourselves and our children. And then we sit back and say, what's going on? But it's us. that's operating that train. So as long as the perspective as long as the perspective is that listen, no, well, Bobby don't go because that's their faith or that's their foundation, and that's okay. Because we all learn from each other in our differences.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. I like that. I like how you wrap that
Mhm.
up, Lady Alvin. We're gonna jump into some
Hey,
of these. We're gonna jump
Hey,
into some of
shouts
these
out. Hey,
fun
shout,
facts.
yeah. Hey, shouts
Go
out to
ahead.
AJ. And that's a good thing you just said, Lady Alva, because AJ,
mhm,
he's one of my closest friends. Like,
mhm.
he's my best friend that's white, so he's one of my white best friends. He's an
Okay,
atheist. He's an
okay,
atheist,
okay.
and we get along great.
Yeah, you should.
And we talk about religion. We talk about everything. Like, we get along
Mhm,
perfectly. And
mhm,
like, he's one of my favorite people. Like, he calls me every day. Like, when I get on podcast, I gotta talk to him.
mhm,
I gotta call home first and then talk to him. But yeah,
mhm,
people can like still coexist. Like, we can all coexist with
mhm.
no matter what. But when it comes to the kids, like, you want to do what the kids want. Like, you want to teach them your ways. But if they want to do it, let them learn their own way. Like, let them grow into their own being. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, going into these fun facts, Lady Alvin. You want to run through some of these fun facts for the day?
Sure thing, sure thing. What we got? What we got? I think I'm going past some. Hold up, y'all.
They should
Huh?
be at the bottom. They're at the bottom. I sent them after the question.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Yep. Little known historical events on October 20th, 1572. Spanish troops executed a nighttime maneuver to relieve a besieged city during the 80 Years' War. What is the
But
80 Years' War?
I guess so. Might have been a
It
war
doesn't.
that was going for 80 years. We have to do our research on it. We can do
Yeah.
research on it.
Wow.
Talk
That's
about it.
yeah. I know.
So
Yeah.
Spanish
I
troops
don't,
they executed an overnight maneuver to relieve a besieged city. So
during the
the
80
boys put that
Years'
work in.
War. Wow.
1572 to be exact.
Two. Mm, that's a lot. And we complain about the years of war now, right? Woo,
80
I didn't
years
know
is a
that
long
one.
time of war.
That's
Yes, man.
yeah. 1781. The patent of toleration was issued, granting some freedom of worship to non-Catholic Christians in Austria.
Hmm.
Okay, the patent of toleration was
The patent
issued.
of coloration. How
What is
about
the
that?
patent of toleration? Granting
Hey,
some
Patent.
freedom of worship.
I
Okay,
got
to
I got two
non-Catholic Christians
questions.
in Austria.
Go
I
ahead.
got
Go
two
What?
ahead,
questions
BU.
for y'all church
They
people.
tolerated them.
Um, non-Catholic Christian, either you're Christian or Catholic, right? Or I'm lost.
Yeah,
Non-Catholic
yeah,
Christian.
non-Catholic
Well, you
Christians.
can be because
Well,
you can be
right,
Christian without being Catholic because they're
Catholic,
different
exactly,
denominations. Because I'm non-denominational.
exactly.
You know
So
what I
can
mean?
you be
Hmm.
Catholic without being Christian, or like I'm
Right.
I'm lost.
So
I'm
I
apparently,
think
lost.
well, Austria maybe was predominantly Catholic from this quest
and
from
this
this
and this
statement
says
in this
non-Catholic
time.
Christian.
Yeah, so
So they
non-Catholic
probably did.
Christians, they gave them they were less, they gave them some tolerance to worship non-Catholic Christians. So all Catholics, any other denomination, we're all Christians,
Yeah,
but the
I'm looking at it
denominations
now.
is the separation of the how
I
you
don't like
worship
that.
or the ritualistic of the worship. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be though, because it's just
It's
one
not
God.
supposed to
No, it's not. It's
be.
one God, one faith, one God.
That's one faith, one God, Mister.
Mm.
All right,
No, Mister,
1920.
you didn't hear the question.
Yeah, yeah,
You did you?
yeah. You
Maybe
see,
you
you
fading
see the
out.
lady.
He
You're like
said
this nigga going
say
off.
it again. Say it again. Ask again, you.
It's one faith, one God, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's just accent.
All
Okay.
right, 1920. Ethel T. Wed Mick founded the Order of Jobs, The Order of Job's Daughters in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
The Order of
Okay.
Job's
Job's
Daughters
daughters.
in Omaha,
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska. We have to look that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
In
I think I've heard something about that
1944,
before.
what is that? The Battle of Lebac Gulf?
Lete or Leet Golf or
The
Lete
Leech
Golf?
I thought it was the Lete,
Lete
right?
Golf, or I think Lete Golf.
Right, the Battle of the
Yeah.
Lete Gulf. Right. One of the largest naval battles in history began during the World War II. How about that? In 1944.
Mm-hmm.
In 1968, the Mexico City Olympics saw American athlete Tommy Smith and John Carlos raise their fists for the Black Power
Oh,
salute.
salute. I didn't know that. Okay. Nice.
How about that?
Nice.
1968. In 17, excuse me, I said 17. In 1973, the October War, also known as I'm gonna mess that all up.
I got you. Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur.
Yeah.
Yom
What?
Kippur.
Yom
Yom
Kippur?
Kippur.
Okay,
You got
all right.
it.
The Yom Kippur
Jewish.
War between Israel and the coalition of Arab states began.
There's a holiday. There's a season, a Jewish holiday, Yom Kippur.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. The October War. There you go. In 2003, the state of California conducted a historical recall election, leading to the outing of Governor Gary Davis.
Oh, look at that. In 2003. So it wasn't just Trump, huh?
What the fuck?
It wasn't just Trump. Know your history.
On this day, October 20th, in 2011, the United States military officially ended its combat operations in Iraq.
Hey, you know what's funny? That's an important date for me because remember I was overseas and they sent me home.
Yeah,
I was
Really?
overseas for like a long time, like 15 months actually.
Why'd they send you
And
home?
Because the statement he just read, like it's
Oh,
very
okay.
like we sent a true tone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, all right, let's get these niggas out of here.
Okay. Were you glad about it?
I was glad, man. Hold up, let me tell you something.
Go ahead. Tell us.
I was the most scared person. Hey, you'll know a hood nigga. Like hood niggas are different from like military niggas. Hood niggas was over there. Like I'm like, all right, we about to go chill. Hood niggas over there talking about guns on the way there and all that, and they get over there, they scared as fuck. Because them Taliban ain't gonna play with you.
Right.
They not gonna fucking play with you.
Right.
Like nigga, it's life or death. Like they're not gonna play with you. You see the hoodest nigga turn to the B words, real quick.
Okay.
When that plane get in the air. Yeah.
Well, see, that's a wake-up call when you out of your element and you come into a whole nother element.
But you so hood over here and talking all that shit.
Look,
but you get over there, hey, you ain't got shit to say.
Hey, you in somebody else's backyard. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's good not to be in a costume all the time. You see how I did that? When you don't wear the costume, you get to know what it's like to not wear the costume. You see what I'm saying?
I caught that. I like that. I caught that one.
I see what you did there. I'm picking up what you put down. In 2014, the first episode of the popular TV series The Flash aired.
Hey, that's my thing. I love The Flash.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know The Flash? Oh man.
What?
No, is that the fast guy?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. Is that the fast guy?
That's the fast guy, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Not the $6 million man now, because he was the
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
All right, with the
In
red
20
suit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
in 2020, the United States Supreme Court heard a case regarding whether the Affordable Care Act was unconstitutional.
Can we pull
Hmm.
up a definition of the Affordable Care Act before we close out?
The
Okay.
Affordable Care Act
Yeah.
is like Obamacare and shit like that.
That's what I'm going to say, Obamacare.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the that's what the Affordable Care Act is. Um, Lady
What
Iowa,
you
you want
guys
to do
say?
celebrity birthdays before we
Oh,
close out?
yeah. I wanted to prick BU's. He pining about this Affordable Care Act.
Hey, yeah, you can pull it up.
Okay.
While she
Oh,
go through the
before,
birthdays, I pull
can
it
I
up.
say something? So, y'all know, I know y'all know, y'all out there, you know, for every cause, there's a reaction. It reflects a universal principle of cause and effect that appears in both science and philosophy. Newton's third law of motion. So, back to the social media mongers. All right. What am I looking up? What is it
Affordable
called?
Care Act.
Oh, thank you.
I'm looking at the Affordable Care Act.
I was going
You
to
was
say
going to go through
United
this.
Care Act. Affordable
I'm looking up the
Care
Affordable Care
Act.
Act. I wanted you to do the
You
celebrity
got it?
birthday. Yes,
We
Yeah,
ma'am.
do
I
can't
the
want
hear
you to
you.
do the
celebrities,
celebrity
Lady
birthday.
Gaba.
Wait, y'all blanked out. Say it again. Hello?
Do the celebrity birthdays.
Oh, okay. Birthdays on October 20th. Celebrity birthdays. Kamala Harris, 1964. Snoop Dogg, 1971. Viggo Mortensen, 1958. John Krasinski, 1979. Tom Petty, 1950. And Bella Lugosi, 1882.
Hey, shouts out to Snoop Dogg. That's why I sparked the blunt. Shouts out to Snoop Dogg, man. Hey, I gotta get me a pair of Converse. You know. I rarely smoke weed, so yeah.
So, oh, you got here we go. I wonder what Mr. doing. He looking so serious. I'm like, oh man, I done talk too much. Mr. kind of, but nah, he good.
We
He
would have
was.
jumped. No, we would have cursed them out together.
This
You
is
know,
a
y'all
good fun
niggas,
show.
fuck up.
All right, so BU, you want to read that for us?
Lady, I will read it. I'm high already. I'm
All right.
smoking weed.
The Affordable Care Act, ACA, formerly known as the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, PPACA, and informally as Obamacare, is a landmark U.S. federal statute enacted by the 111th United States Congress and signed into law by President Barack Obama on March 23rd, 2010. Together with amendments made to it by the Healthcare and Education Reconciliation Act of 2010, it represented the U.S. healthcare system's most significant regulatory overhaul and expansion of coverage since the enactment of Medicare and Medicaid in 1965. Most of the act remains in effect. Y'all want me to keep going? The ACA's major provisions came into force in 2014. By 2016, the uninsured share of the population had roughly halved, with estimates ranging from 20 to 24 million additional people covered. The law also enacted a host of delivery system reforms intended to constrain healthcare costs and improve quality. After it came into effect, increases in overall healthcare spending slowed, including premiums for employer-based insurance plans. Do you take issue with the Affordable Care Act, BU?
I mean, it sound affordable.
Okay. I mean, you serious, right? But it's funny.
I'm dead ass serious. I'm so
Yeah,
for
but
real
you know,
right now.
that was the big issue. A lot of people said it sounded affordable, just what you said, but those premiums were sky high.
Yeah.
Or those co-pays.
Yeah, but the copays went to working class as well too, though. That's the difference too. But all right, Mister, what we got?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all got something positive for the people before we get up out of here for the night, folks.
Hey, it's Snoop Dogg birthday. Smoke weed every day. What the fuck we doing? What we talking about? Practice? What?
Lady, I was.
Hey.
And you got the puff pass hat on. Who you passing it to?
Every day. Me.
To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Lady, I was stop the insanity.
I wish I was lying.
Stop lying on me.
I wish I was lying. What we talking about? Practice?
Lady Alba, you got something people before we close out?
Yeah, I'm yelling it. Stop the insanity. Stop lying on me.
All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, if you like this episode and other episodes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We always appreciate our viewers and our viewership. We always looking for inspiring artists and professionals to come on our show so that we can showcase yourself and your talent to your audience, to our audience, so we can continue to grow and network, baby. I mean, because network is your net worth. Absolutely.
Hey.
And just for our listeners, we got something special for you. We all got discounts if you go to oldglory.com and you put Art for Change in the promo. You get 15% off the entire website. If you don't know where to find it, all you have to do is go to our official Art for Change podcast Instagram page. Go to the highlight section. Old Glory has an icon. You click on it, boom, right to their page. Make sure you're on the promo code that says Art for Change. 15% off the entire website. They got graphic tees just like this right here. Also, Molly B's has the artisan cookies, and they are delicious. You see them right there, my boy, on the podcast, busting them down.
Come on now,
yeah.
Hey, and I got the munchies.
There you go.
And
there
I got the munchies, nigga. What?
And they got the munchies. So,
and I got the munchies.
10% off the entire website, baby. Art for Change.
What they taste like?
What they taste like?
Butter.
All right.
It tastes like butter, baby. Yes. Also, we got the oxidated water. If you go to the Patriot water icon on our Instagram page, it takes you to their website. You get 10% off their entire website as well, baby. That's the way that we give it back to our listeners. And listen, man, the next show I am giving $500 away. I'm giving a number 1 through 100. And if you are listening and you are watching and you put a number in the comments and it is close to the number that I have wrote down, I will cash app you $500 for being a devoted listener and follower. Absolutely, y'all. That's what we giving back to our people, man.
It is a fun show tonight. Ain't no discounts on this. It's all personal, and I ain't cashing apping you nothing, but it's burger time.
Hey, I love it.
Big bite. Big bite for the big back.
And as look, he being mean now. And look, and as I always say, baby girl, as I always say, ladies and gentlemen, look, man, if you are, maybe make sure you are for change, man. Peace and love, gang. We out.
Shout out Lady Alva.
Y'all fool.